Tonight, 24 of the brightest college basketball stars in the nation will hear their names called and have their dreams realized. This year's draft class is loaded at the top, with players like Wally Herman, RJ Lamb, and Tom Peck all waiting to hopefully hear their names called in the top 5. Welcome to the 2022 SGBA Draft on the SGBA YouTube channel in partnership with ProZone Gaming Division. I'm Jordan Smith, and I will be the MC for the draft tonight, announcing all 24 picks here in the draft. Who will go number 1 to the Duke City Devils? Will anybody fall? Will anybody surprise us? We'll find out just around the corner here on the SGBA YouTube channel. With the first pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Duke City Devils select Tom Peck, shooting guard from Arkansas. So they're obviously a top talent in the draft, leading the way for Arkansas. Has been rumored for quite a bit as the number 1 pick. Now is confirmed. Tom Peck going to Duke City to become the franchise leader. With the second pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Windy City Wildcats select Travis Weber, point guard. You see there, averaging just over 20 points per game on the season, just about 5 assists per game as well. With the third pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Sin City Hyenas select Wally Herman, center from South Carolina. Man who averaged a double-double on the season, just under 12 rebounds a game, just over 10 points a game. This man is an all-around talent down low, and he is going to be a big piece for Sin City moving forward. With the fourth pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the OKC Storm Chasers select small forward RJ Lamb. See, they're averaging just under 17 points through this past season. Top talent for the Storm Chasers. With the number 5 pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Steel City Buzzsaw select Tracy Cameron, center from St. Louis. A man who may not have scored as much as his predecessor in Wally Herman, still is able to attack at the basket and fight for some rebounds, as he was right there at the top of the NCAA this past season in rebounds per game at just about 11.5. With the 6th pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Central Valley Vipers select Rosca Santagria, point guard from South Carolina. Santagria, a man who can find the lane, as you see there, when needed. Also a guy who can dish out to his teammates, as you saw, averaging 5 assists per game. A guy who can really help his team, especially late in stretches. With the 7th overall pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the P-More Renegades select Isaiah Iverson, shooting guard from Georgetown. And this is a guy who is really going to help P-More in their kind of new image, really take charge and lead the new era. You see there a guy who's not selfish with it, but can score when needed. With the number 8 pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, The Soho Samurai. Select Chaz Michael, point guard from Michigan. Michael, one of the top scoring point guards in all of the NCAA this past season. The guy really took charge for Michigan. It really became the team leader, along with other draft hopefuls such as Treyvion Wilkins. The number 9 pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Rocky Mountain Jets select Boomer Sykes, point guard from UCLA. This is a man who, yes, he'll get his double-digit points a game, but he cares more about trying to find his open teammates. And this is a guy who's really going to make some noise in the SGBA with the amount of assists he gets. Look for him to be towards the top of the leaderboard, if not at the top, when it comes to rookies this season with assists. With the number 10 pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the St. City Lions select JT Thompson, shooting guard from Texas Tech. Thompson, a guy who's going to get on the scoreboard no matter what, a very good three-point shooter, and that's going to help out the Lions a lot. As time goes on, he's going to be a guy to really watch for, as he could become that next franchise player for the Lions. With the number 11 pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Anchortown Coyotes select Treyvion Wilkins, small forward from Michigan. And this has been a guy who has really been hyped up as one of the best small forwards, if not potentially the best small forward in the draft. He really led the way, as long as with Chaz Michaels, to lead that Michigan team to great success this past season. Look for him to make some noise with the Coyotes. With the number 12 pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Oaktown Spartans select Dre Sykes, small forward from Indiana. Again, another top-tier small forward that a lot of people are saying could be right at the top as one of the best small forwards in this draft class, and potentially Rookie of the Year as well. A lot of hype around this guy, and deservedly so. Definitely have to watch out and see what he does in his rookie campaign. With the 13th pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, my Bluff City Blues select Derek Maxfield, shooting guard from UCLA. And this is going to be a guy who's going to really bolster the bench, and as the season comes on, could really help in that 6-man, 7-man role. Really a guy to help, obviously, with the youth of the bench and really try to help with some depth, but also there is now a backup for Kenny Bruno in case he gets hurt or tired or what. So a good move by the Blues. With the 14th pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Terminal City Express select Devin Macleod, point guard from Alabama. Macleod, a guy who's going to get a lot of points for you in a game. He's really going to be the guy to take charge out of all the point guards drafted this year. A lot of point guards taken so far just in the first 14 picks of the draft here. This could be a guy to watch, as he's going to get some higher score totals, especially in his rookie campaign. Look to be towards the top. With the 15th pick of the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Hotlanta Outlaws select Deshaun King, point guard from Texas Tech. While his stats may be towards the lower end of some of these point guards that have already been drafted, his impact is more felt. He likes to obviously get the ball dished around and stuff, but he's usually not going to end the play with a stat. He's going to start with it to try to help his team. Now he'll quickly move on to the 16th pick in the draft. The Anchortown Coyotes with the 16th pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft select Parker Kafka, a small forward just averaging over 12 points per game in his final season of NCAA play. With the 17th pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Pacific Diamond Dragons select Amos Moses, point guard. As you see there on the higher end of the assists per game, look for him to be a disher of the ball in his rookie season throughout his career. With the 18th pick, the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Mile High Marshals select Osha Bagley, center. See, 7-foot height is really going to help them down low continue to gain more of a presence in the paint. With the 19th pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Southie Shamrocks select Taiwan Mahorn, power forward who's got a very, very high rebounds per game for power forwards. Look for him to make an impact in the paint. With the 20th pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Saint City Lions select Trooper Mack, power forward. This is a guy who scores a lot more, and he does rebound, but it doesn't matter. He does both very well. With the 21st pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Emerald City Ocelots select Akeem Rice Jr., shooting guard. This is a guy who's going to help really isolate the ball and create other situations for other players. With the 22nd pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Naptown Flash select Darius Burns, shooting guard. And look for him to be towards the top of the rookie leaderboard in points per game. A guy who can also make a lot of three-pointers. With the 23rd pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Sun City Bandits select Jori Odom, shooting guard. And this is just another scorer to help really bolster that roster in Sun City. Look for them to be dangerous again this year. And with the final pick in the 2022 SGBA Draft, the Arch City Bulldogs select AJ Tate, point guard, and really is going to be a huge player for Arch City to help bolster those points off the bench. Congratulations to everybody. Once again, my name is Jordan Smith. So long, and welcome to Season 2 of the SGBA.